Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save. I'm Pete Morgan. We're with AC Milan and we're going pretty darn good. We're having a better season than I actually thought we would. So since you were last with us, you were with us for the Man City Juventus games. Okay, we won 4-2 against Man City, totally against the odds, and managed to draw 1-1 with Juventus. We've then gone away to Atalanta, played them off park. We were really good in this game. Nice passing, good attacking football, beat them 3-1. We then went to Valencia in the European Cup, and I just can't believe it. I really can't. I was expecting it to be a tough game, and Valencia are really poor. Really poor. I was quite surprised. We've then struggled somewhat to a 1-0 win against Verona. We didn't score until the 81st minute. That was an own goal by the goalkeeper. He caught the ball and then walked into the back of his net. So I don't know, never seen that before. But as you know, I'll take it. So 1-0, 3 points, not a problem. And we've just come from behind. We went 1-0 down against Sampdoria. We looked really poor the entire game. We didn't play well. I made 5 substitutions on 75 minutes. Went very attacking and we came out with a 3-1 win. So we're back today. Capitoline, they're 5th. They were first when we thought we were going to play this game. And then we've got Strasbourg in the Champions League. And this has got a lot of meaning now. Because if we win, potentially, we qualify for the playoffs. Which is the guaranteed round of 16 before the round of 16. So we have a playoff to get into the final round of 16. So yeah. Looking good. Not a lot else to tell you. Loads of sackings going on at the moment. Not quite sure where that's coming from. We're under contract here and we're happy. We're in Milan and we're doing quite well. I'm really surprised. I expected us to struggle. I've got to be honest. So the team today, just having a quick look, I don't think there's any changes I plan to make at all. So it's Dokovic in goal with Scow, Akamia, Fontana Rosa, who's really coming into his own. He's only a kid. He's only, 16 years old? And oh my gosh, he's going to be phenomenal. And Neto across the back. So he's playing, Fontana Rosa is playing that well that I'm actually playing Neto as left back now, which has improved my back four all over. And I know I'm giving this guy the kiss of death, and in this game we're going to really struggle. But anyway, Urban and Pesci, then they're our standard midfield duo. One's a box-to-box midfielder, one's a deep-line playmaker, and it seems to be working for us with this tactic. Okay, then we got Koulibaly out wide left, Kadagno wide right. They're playing well. Ketelari's back from injury and Ikoliks up front. They're both scoring goals. As you can see, Ikoli, he's really starting to smash them in now. The youngster got his first goal for us in Europe the other day, so happy with that. This is going to be a tough game. Capitoline is, I'm guessing that's how you say it. I've never heard it said in real life other than when I've said it, so I'm guessing it is Capitoline. That's what it looks like to me. So media's giving them a lot of credit. We're not going to waffle about with too much on the team tactics. As you can see, we've got a good bit of form going into the game. We're at home. I had to think about that then. And yeah, hopefully we're going to come away with a nice 3 points. We're currently second, or level first if you want to be pedantic about it. We're level on points with Juventus, who are top of the league. We're second on goal difference. So we're first equal. And yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. That's offside, so that doesn't always hit the bar anyway. But that was clearly offside, not that it would have been given had it been a goal. And it's a bit of a laboured start by us. Dokovic still outstanding in goal. He saved penalty against Sampdoria when we were 1-0 down, which was probably one of the reasons we went on to win, because we were out of the game. 1-0 down, they were playing us off park, and we had a penalty conceded about 60 minutes, which he saved. And I made me substitutions at 75, and there you go, we're 1-0 up. Koulibaly, that was onside, referee. That was clearly onside. And yeah, thank God for that. So 1-0, Ikoli, lovely ball into the back post for Koulibaly, who's come in from the offside. And we're playing with inverted wingers. Okay, so both wide guys are getting in. So when we actually get up top, we've actually got 4 guys attacking the box, or 3, because one's very often out wide and the other 3 are then coming in and attacking that 6-yard box, which is what we want, because both inverted wingers, I believe, are told to cross from the byline, which draws the other guys in, obviously. So that's the plan. I'll have to check that I have actually set it up that way. I'm pretty sure I have. And here's Kadogno now through the middle, and he's got Koulibaly who's come in from the wide left, as I was saying. And what a save by Salah. Salah's obviously hung his goal scoring boots up and dropped into goal. So he's got those snake eyes. He knows exactly what everybody's going to do, but having done it so many times himself, and that's well over the top. Disappointing. But 1-0, 18 minutes gone. We're looking comfortable. We're creating chances. We've got good XG. We're just shading the possession. And yeah, as you can see, we're still second behind Juventus. I'm guessing Juventus must be winning today. And it is on goal difference. And here we go then, 35 minutes in. I'm not going to do any team chats at all. No shouts on the touchline. I'm just going to be a good manager and sit there with my arms folded and watch a game. And yeah, 1-0 at half time. I'm more than happy with that. I mean, wow. I'm going to outstretch arms. I've had a lot of shots, so I'm happy. Get the green faces going. And here we are, second half. No plans for any changes yet. We're looking comfortable, like I said. When you think these were top of the table half a dozen games ago, you know, it is a... And have I spoke too soon? Here we go. They've got throw in deep in our half. And this is the worry. He's rearing in. He's rearing. And that's okay. I can live with that. Bit smug, I know, but why not? I want us to get 2-0 up, really, before I make substitutions, which would be perfect. And we're going to end up 1-1, aren't we? Which won't be perfect. Oh, Dukovic. He's a 2.5-star goalkeeper now. He's increased from 2-star when we signed him. I think he's a 4-star or 3.5-star potential. But he's absolutely outstanding, which just goes to show that the stars don't always make a lot of difference, guys. It's whether the stats are balanced. Even having outstanding... and that's 2-0, and Ercole got in on that. Whoa. This tactic is suddenly coming together nicely. I forgot to say at the start, if you have a look, the tactic familiarity, I've really put a lot of work into that at the beginning of the season. Every player has got additional training to the position they're playing on this tactic to give the tactic the best chance of working. And yeah, like I said, this team realistically are not a great team. And I'm going to make some substitutes. Well, they are. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean like they're not a good team because they are. What I mean is they shouldn't really be where they're at. So Timber can come in on there. I've decided that if they get new contracts, that's fine. Most of them have said they're going to retire at the end of this season, so that's fine as well. Who's not having the great game? Ketelar has come to the end, so I want to get Marielli on. I'm trying to coach this guy along. He's really starting to pick up. Coming nice. He's only 18, I think he is himself. So 19 now, sorry, he's just had a birthday. And he's coming together really, really well. He's going to be an outstanding striker for us. Pesci off. I want to get Rojas on because he needs some playing time. Another one. He's only 21. Oodles of potential in the position he's playing. So, and all of these guys, by the way, are also set up to play in the position that they're going to come in on. Occasionally I change it around. But yeah, the central midfield players, you know who they are. The attackers, you know who they are. I just got all of them extra training on the position that they're playing in. And it would help if I click play, of course, so that we can see how it goes. So we're 2-0 up, 77 minutes gone. I'm going to praise the entire team. We should see all green faces there if it stayed long enough. But as you look along the bottom, most of them are. And there's Rojas to Ercole. Now, I'd love my youngster to get in and get a goal. The more he scores, the better he's going to become. Timber out wide to Pereira. Pereira now. Can he find a ball into the box? No, he's played it back to Timber. Timber with a deep ball in. And that's down to Morelli. And the keeper's got it. And he was... What? He was. Couldn't have been offside. Obviously was. 85 minutes gone. And this is looking like a comfortable little 2-0 win in the league. Setting us up nicely for the next game. I think it was Salzburg, wasn't it? Can't remember now. Leipzig comes to mind for some reason. Yeah, Salzburg. That's okay. And Serie A then. We are second. Level points. Just goal difference. Juventus scored 2. And we're still unbeaten, guys. That's another thing I meant to say. We're still unbeaten. But we're drawing quite a few against the better teams. See you in a moment. Salzburg away then. Nothing's happened since I finished the last part of the episode. Team not really changed. We've had to drop all the unregistered players out of the squad again. Dokovic's in goal. Skau, Acamia, Fontana Rosa and Neto across the back four. That hasn't changed. Pesci and Urban in midfield isn't changing. Koulibaly and Cadogno out wide with Di Catalere and Ercole up front. that's pretty much a little bit Blackburn-wise. That's becoming our established starting 11. I don't tend these players. A lot of these have been injured, not getting the play time. They're not really good enough. Some of them are. Some of them need time. But as you can see, I've put a lot of work in. We're what? How many games are we into the season now? 15 games into the season maybe, and we're nearly there with the tactic familiarity, which makes us better. A win today and we do make the playoffs, guaranteed playoff spot. We can't qualify in the top 8 today. It will only be a playoff spot. Salzburg are 25th I think in the league, so they are just out of the playoff spots. So a win today, a win is a win, and that's what we want. Koulibaly, lovely ball into her. Oh, what a goal. Go away, referee. And he is going away. That's what we want to see. Referee head down, running to the halfway line. 1-0. Koulibaly, lovely cross into the back post. And Ercole, he's really... I brought a guy in on loan because I didn't think he was up for it, and he is proving me wrong. What a finish that was. Centre of the box. Lovely ball in from Koulibaly. I really am going to have to look at signing Koulibaly full time, I think. He slots into this team really well. And he's sort of player, well, obviously I looked for him and got him on loan because he's the sort of player I like out wide. So he's got pace, he can cross the ball, and he can score goals, which is more important. And he tackles. Oh, tackles back, that's what you want. Akomiya again forward to and Urban stood waiting for the ball to get to him, and he can't do that at this level, and that's a lovely challenge from the midfield player there to harmlessly loop the ball up into the goalkeeper's arms and Fontanarosa, and that's the end of the highlight. We now have a corner. Blackburn are losing 1-0 to Juventus. Don't know what Klopp is doing to that Blackburn side, but hit the bar. He isn't doing them any favours, and like I said, we move up to 6th with a win today. And that should be enough to guarantee us a playoff spot. And Salzburg are starting to settle a little bit. That's what I like to see. Long balls back to the goalie, and then we challenge and win it and score, and that didn't happen. But look at the running back there by the players I've got. They're really putting the effort in for me now on this tactic. And the reason I didn't give you a name is because I'm still learning them. I don't know half of them still. And Zwicky, and they're playing it all. That's a nice ball in, and that's good. Goalkeeper saved it with his legs, and the defender mopped it up for him. And now Kodogno, another quality player. He's played it into space out wide. Ercole, is he going to make anything of this? No, I don't think he is. Played it into the keeper, who's oofed it upfield, and Fontanarosa has made the header. He's playing amazingly. Koulibaly, 2-0, and this is the way we roll. So Fontanarosa, I was about to say, he's just won youngster of the month. 16 years old. He had something like 16 interceptions and 8 headers won. 16 years old, absolutely phenomenal. A lovely ball over to Koulibaly, who took it away from him. I thought he took it too wide, but he knew what he was doing. 2-0, 11 minutes gone. Things are looking good. Quite surprised, I have to be honest. I thought this season was going to be, and don't get me wrong, it still might be. I've been there before where we've been sailing high at the halfway mark, and then really struggled second half of the season. In fact, in early part of the saves, I thought Blackburn and Hereford were going to sack me because the results just weren't coming. It was only because we'd already done so well with the clubs that, I was getting the benefit of the doubt. And that's a lovely ball out wide there. I do love watching this game and seeing how they play the football. And apparently that going forward, it's only going to get better and better. Players are going to move more like players. The ball's going to move more like the ball. It's going to be... You're never going to be able to leave it alone, are we? Urban, lovely shot. Oh, what a goal from 20 yards. Oh, go away, referee. How? How can this be disallowed? How? Bugger off, ref. Absolute. He didn't touch the ball. annoyed. But still, 2-0. The win's all that matters. I just feel for the guy because that was an absolutely fantastic finish by Urban. And he deserved to have a goal like that on his books, for sure. He's got it in his locker, and it's nice to see him doing it. So, we are by far the better team. We're 2-0 up. We're looking comfortable. We've got to deal with this for sure because we're only just at the start of the second half. And oh, look at this. That is lovely play. Collie didn't really do a lot with it. And I was hoping we were going to intercept that then. Oh, and another piece of very important news. The board have decided to release more transfer funds because of the good financial position of the club. I haven't even looked to see where that come from, so I've now got 9 million, I think, instead of 4 million to spend in the upcoming transfer window. We're only going to be looking for youngsters. We can't afford anything. And oh, what a finish by Coley! And like I said, he's really coming together. That was a fantastic finish, really was, and you can't argue with the way they're playing. I mean, I didn't think this team could perform at this level with the players that are in it, but just goes to show you don't know everything, do you? You think, right, this is going to be a struggle, and you waltz away with it, and then with another team you think, oh, I'm going to do all right here, and you're sacked within a dozen games. Just for the records, I can't remember the last time I got the sack, to be honest. So I've been threatened with the sack numerous times. Nearly every club. This is one of the first clubs this season, or this version of the game, that I haven't been threatened with a sack. Blackburn, I'm a bit gutted because they threatened to sack me because I was looking to move on and stupidly applied for other jobs, which probably stopped teams offering me jobs anyway. So it's sort of one of those wicked circle things where you want to move on. Nobody comes in for you, so you apply for jobs, which stops teams coming in for you, I'm guessing. I don't know, I haven't heard it. And, oh, we've hit the bar post, and he's having a good old scuffle there at it. And Scow forward, oh, we've got the end of that. We're 62 minutes in. 66, let's let it finish. I want to get this highlight out of the way. We can make some substitutions then. Oh, a lovely header. He even lifted his leg up, didn't he, as though he's going to shoot, and then nodded it past the keeper. Absolutely fantastic. 4-0. Again, away at Salzburg. Salzburg aren't a pushover. And this is absolutely fantastic. Cadogno again. Oh no, it's not. It's Sokoli with another assist. Oh no, he did. It was just how he ran. I thought he'd actually lifted the leg from the other direction. It looked like he did when we were behind him. So, 5-0, 72 minutes gone, 73 now. Let's hope we can get the substitutes on. So Morel is definitely going to get a run out. Okay. So is Rojas in the midfield. I've got a few players that are annoyed with me for not picking them. Nunez, another midfield player, so he can replace Pesci. Mena, he wants to go. He's not happy, so he can have a bit of a run out. And I need a centre half to replace him, and it's going to be Merlino. Trouble is, all my centre halves, guys, 5'8". Well, he's actually a defensive midfielder that can play defensive centre, I guess, but all of them are easy. Oh, he's 6'2", but he doesn't want to play centre half either. But he is actually going to come in instead of Merlino. And I'm sorry, guys, you don't really want to be watching this, do you? But he's going to be doing some... And this is what I do. This is all I do. I know it's ball playing defender. He's going to defend because that's what I want. And that's it. That's the substitutions. I'll give him a team talk this time, just out of interest. Confirm a sub, and away we go. 4-0 up. Absolutely cruise control. I'm half tempted to go off and make a cup of tea while the game plays out. And Rojas, Nunez, Arezi, the new trio of lads on there passing the ball to each other. And yeah, can't really argue with this, can we, guys? Well, like I said, I really didn't expect... I thought I'd struggle to qualify for the Champions League, and here we are, 6 games in, qualified for the Champions League. playoff. And Ercoli's in again. He's going to get there before the keeper. And he did. And it's 5-0. Ercoli, what a find this guy has been. What a... Go away, referee. Stick VAR where the sun doesn't shine, because that was absolutely fantastic. And you can see... Maybe it was a bit tight, but Ercoli gets there before the goalie, and what a finish. This guy... Wow. I thought I was going to have to buy another striker, but looking at this, if this guy Morelli, who's actually got an assist to his name here, comes half as good as I believe he could do, I don't need another striker. I'm set up. Although with 2-striker attack, I guess I would need a third, wouldn't I? Maybe get another youngster to... And, oh, we've hit the bar. That was a towering header. Koulibaly, and that's out for a corner. What a shame there. I honestly thought, whoever that was, it was either Rojas or Nunes. I'm not sure which one. Nunes, I'm guessing, because he can play centre-half. Absolute towering header. And then when we played it into one of our highest... When I say highest centre-halves, I'm sort of... Yeah, we're looking at around 5'8", 5'6", 5'10". Didn't get anywhere near the ball. And here we are, throw in, last 5 minutes. I'm going to praise the guys, because no matter what happens, we're going to have some green smiley faces, because they have played. And that's a lovely ball to Ercoli. Can he get his hat-trick? No. Disappointing. But how can you be disappointed 5-0 up? In a European game, that's another £2.4 million in the bank as well. We did have a bad month last month. I don't know, unless... No, it doesn't work that way, does it? I was thinking whether they because they'd given us 5 million on the transfer market, whether that... But that would improve, wouldn't it? And then it would come out on loans or whatever. I'll have to have a look. After this game, we'll have a look. Fontana Rosa to Nunes. Nunes driving forward. Come on, my boy. Kadonga. And oh, he's just stood on the ball a bit there, didn't he? But that's over the top. Arasi wins the header. Arasi again into Rojas. Rojas out to Nunes. Lovely play over the top. Koulibaly's going to get there. And then he's crossed it in. And there you go. He's got his hat-trick, isn't it? 15th goal of the season for Ercoli. AC Milan are red hot. That was delightful. I thought it was a hat-trick. Obviously not. Maybe it's his third or his second or his fourth. We'll soon see. I thought he'd scored a couple already. Maybe not. Oh, what a finish. What a finish on the volley. And that was his fourth. That's why it didn't come out with the hat-trick. I thought he'd scored, so I didn't think I was going that senile this young at this young an age. And there you go, 6-0 drubbing of Salzburg. What can we say? It's got to be very happy with that result, rubbing your hands together. And there you go, we're sitting comfortably fifth. I'm guessing on 13 points, 2 games left. These can only get to 11, so that means we have guaranteed a playoff place. Milan are there. So, quickly, finances, because I was playing on my mind. So we've got 9 million now, but we're suddenly 22 million in debt again. We've lost 5 million this month, which surprisingly is the exact amount they've given me extra. Comfortable 8 goals scored, none conceded. We're going to go off now. We're going to come back and play Monaco and Liverpool. Yeah, I think Monaco-Liverpool to wrap up the Champions League. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, big thumbs up for the channel, please, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Take care.